Hello everyone, welcome to HanCanPlan. Today we're going to be doing a setup video in my planner. You see that I have two. I'm really sitting in this conundrum of I don't know which one I want to use for my next year's planner. I have one that I'm very comfortable with and one that I'm not comfortable with. This one was given to me. This is one that I purchased. And I love colorful, and this one's canvas, but I love hourly, and this one's the new compact vertical 7x9, which I think I would like to try. I just don't know what to use. And so I just wanted to show or kind of talk through it. I'm thinking that the hourly is probably what I'm going to end up in, but I just wanted to give this a fighting chance before I let it go. So today is going to be my plan with me, and we are going to do the first week in July and also kind of a setup video. The funny thing is I kind of already did a setup video in this showing my new stickers, and this one has nothing in it. Okay, so there's a couple things that I've thought about. I could give this just a fighting go because I love the Erin Condren Colorful. It has been what I've used for over 10 years, and I love it. I've tried to go neutral a couple of times, and I always end up going back to my colorful, so I like that. But there are things about the neutral that I love more. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at a couple of these things. One of the things that I've thought about is doing a HanCanPlan, which I don't really recommend anyone do just because it is financially expensive and I'm not sure it's worth this. But because I have both of these, this was for the review for Erin Condren, and this is the one that I actually purchased for myself. Because I have both of these, I could HanCanPlan and I would use the weeklies from this one, which are totally neutral, with the tabs, the beautiful tabs from this. So I'd get colorful tabs with a neutral weeklies. And I could do that. Or I could just go completely neutral. I am a sticker shop owner, so I have plenty of stickers to make this fun and colorful. It's really just the tabs that I don't love in this gray. It's kind of, I mean, I think they're beautiful. I think they're pretty. Like, I like gray tabs, okay, but I love colorful tabs. So what I think I'm gonna do, I also like my gold coil better than this sunrise coil, which I think is really cute and fun too. I like them both. I like both of these planners are beautiful, which is probably one of the troubles that I'm having, is that I like them both a lot. But I think we are going to stick with the colorful just for this month, and I'll see if the compact vertical works for me. I know the hourly works for me. I know it does. But I'm going to see if the compact vertical works for me. One thing that is a goal of mine this year is just to simplify. I tried to use everything last year, and really, because I was just trying to use too many things, I was not a great planner last year. I was in and out of planners. I don't feel like anything actually worked for me because I was trying to make everything work for me. So my goal this year is to really, really simplify. I know a daily works for me. I know that the to-do list, but do I need a daily and a weekly? I don't know. So I'm just giving my lineup a fighting go for a week. I will have a lineup video soon, or a month. So I'm going to give it a full month. And if it doesn't, I'm going to try to adjust to maybe just 2 systems, because right now I'm using 4, I think. So anyway, so we're going to stick with this one just for now. This one's sitting in the wings just waiting for me to have this one fail. But so I'm still trying to decide if HanCanPlanning is what's going to happen. So let me show you what I've done so far in this. We're going to do a full setup as I walk through this, and then we will do the weekly plan with me. I know that's a lot. This probably will be a longer video than I usually put up on this channel, and I know some people love long videos, some people don't. I'll try to put timestamps below if you want to skip some of the things or skip to certain things, but let's get started. So you've seen me use some stickers in here already. One of the first things I do is put stickers down. So these are This is just a book that I keep leftover stickers in, and I have some name stickers that I made. I do sometimes offer these in my shop. Sometimes I don't. I one time did like my own handwriting. People asked if they could have their name in my handwriting, and so I did that for people for a little bit. And I'm going to do this medium size. And I may do that again. I haven't decided. Custom orders, just because it's just little me working for the shop, can be a bit of a struggle. These are on the transparent paper that we offer. Our white matte paper is removable. The transparent paper is not. And it's just not even offered. Like, I haven't been able to find removable transparent sticker paper. And that's matte, because I like matte transparent. And so it's not. So make sure the placement is right when you put it down. But anyway, okay, so we have the name down. That's always one of the hardest things. I do often write my own name in my planner. I kind of like seeing my handwriting change over the years, but this time is no. All right, so this page here, this is where I usually track my kids' school schedule. So we're going to do that as well. I use my transparent dot page to do this. And I just have to pull up my kids' schedules. I have kids in 2 different school districts, which is really frustrating. So I have to put 2 schedules in here. They do often overlap, which is really nice, but I do have certain days that are different on each of these. So I need to track, and I always make a little key to do that. So I'm going to do that now. All right, so I have my kids' school calendars here. And I have, this is just like a piece of sticker paper that's blank. And I'm going to cover up this area that is like next year in the summer, past when I'll even be using this planner, if I can get it started. So this is just, honestly, I just got it out of the trash. It's just a piece of sticker paper that we misprinted something on, and this was the little piece on it. So you can get any sticker paper. Hopefully I cut this to the right size. I just kind of eyeballed it. Okay, so covered that up. What I'm going to do down here is a first day and a last day of school picture. Maybe just a first day. I haven't decided, but I'll be getting a picture of my kids there. And then this is the freebie for this month. It goes until next week, actually. So when I put out my new kits, I always have a new freebie. And these are really fun for me to do because I just kind of do whatever I want. They're really fun, free design. I try to make my freebies be something a little bit unique. Sometimes they're like bucket lists, or sometimes they're stickers that I'm thinking about releasing and I just want to get feedback. But this time I came out with a back to school freebie, and I thought it was really fun. I love the backpack. I think that most of these you can use even if you don't have kids going to school, just because we're planner people. We like stationery and school supplies. So I'm just going to be putting this, I think, here to, just have like I'm just going to decorate this little area. I obviously don't have their picture that's going to go here yet, and I won't have it till first day of school. So I'm just going to decorate it in the meantime. Okay, hopefully that leaves enough room. I may put some more on once the picture's there, but I don't want to like cover up that area either. Okay, and then this is going to be the school schedule. I think the first thing I need to do is make the key. Last year, I used one of the cards that came with my life planner. You know, those little, what do you call them? Like the little cards that come with the freebies. And I can't find it. That's what I use. So I'm going to use one of my Planner Perfect tip-ins. And then I just have these little coil clips from Erin Condren. And I put them on first because I need to make sure that that it fits. And then I just put it on this side here. And then this can clip into right here and flip back and forth. And on here, I'm going to write the key for my kids' schooling. I'm going to make the key off camera really quick, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to do the stickers. And I am going to be using my 136 transparent dots in here. They work perfect. It's so cute and colorful, and I think it will be just a fun little page. I made the key. I have first day, half days. We do half days here. I wish that they would just have full days off and make it into one. Anyway, but we do half days, school break, fall break, Christmas break, spring break, last day, and then my son's graduation from high school is pink. He'll love that. Anyway, so, and then this can just clip in when I'm done, but I'm going to use it for a second while I put these stickers in here. And I'm just going to be using those colors that I can see on here to fill this out. Okay, so the first day of school for my kids is August 12th. Luckily, both school districts start on the same time. The reason I have my kids at two different school districts is some go to the public school here, and then some go to charter schools. It just kind of depends on what's best for them. I actually have a kid at a charter school, a kid at like a magnet school for he's like incredibly smart and needed to go to like an advanced school for science and math. So he's there. My other kids are much more normal, and I have two kids at public school. Anyway, so luckily they all start on the same day, and that is August 12th. I remember when I was growing up, school starting in September. Like the first week of September seemed like it was always the first day of school, but I feel like every year it gets a little earlier every single year. So August 12th is the first day of school. And then I'm using this purple color for no school. I usually do red for no school, kind of like stop, it reminds me to stop, but I don't know. I went a little wild this year and I'm using purple. So we have no school on Labor Day, which is the 2nd. Anyway, you probably don't want to hear about my kids' schedule. So I'm going to take a second, fill this all out, and I'll be right back. I have the kids' schedule all in here. I did have to add a couple of things onto my thing. I have CCSD, which is our public school here. That's where some of my kids go. I had to add like the days that only they have off, that my other kids are in school, and then my daughter who goes to a different school district, her schedule. So there you go. We have the little key that will be in there, and then I'll add in the picture when that happens. And I may add these in, but I want to wait until, so I'm just going to leave it actually in here. And when I fill this out, I will get that in, finish it. Okay, I did do this on my last planner setup. And what I'm going to do in here is health goals and things that I'm working on. So I haven't added anything in yet, but I will add in those later. And then here's where we get started in July. I put a sleep tracker over here. These are my full page stickers. I have a slew of them. I think there's like 20 different options in there, and I'm adding more because I've had some requests. So if you have any requests for full page stickers, they would need to be things that would interest a broad range of people. Like I can't do something that's just specific for one person generally. But if you have an idea that you think would be a lot of people would love, I would love to hear it. Because I am adding more. I love them. They've been really fun. So anyway, this is a sleep tracker. I'm going to be adding or starting to fill that out soon. And then I did already do this. I did this in my last plan with me as well. So I need to fill that out. And the things that are going on in here, I'm not going to do that today, but I'm loving these functional sticker kits. They go with the colors of the month. I have them in both bold blooms or the normal Erin Condren colors, and they're so fun and so cute. So love the way that turned out. And then I also used those functional stickers over here. I have an order tracker here, which I think I'm going to be taking off because I've been using the order tracker in my daily. It's something I keep track of in my daily. So I can't decide if I want it here or over there. And in fact, I have thought that maybe I don't need a weekly and a daily. And so I may just be switching to this for it to be my one and only. I'm going to see how this month goes. So I'll leave it in for this month. But I think in the future, if I do have a daily and a weekly, my order tracker will go in my weekly. And then here is where we're going to get started on the month. Let me show you what I did in the back pages, because that's normally done during a setup in my notes pages. I have a books, let's see, I think I started here. So I have a scripture study tracker. This is obviously me. When I was testing this book out, I put those washi up here, but I have a scripture study tracker here. I have these are all full page, my books to read. This is just kind of a log where I'm going to rate them, and then I'm just a fun reading log over here. I need to fill those out. I've read quite a few things this month already. Weekly weigh-in and a 30-day challenge. I'm going to do this for 6 months. So each month we'll have something that I'm going to try to track. But you could have this be 6 things that you're tracking in 30 days too. You can do it however you want. A cleaning routine, my home projects, and my ideal week. So I'm going to fill all of those out, and probably not in this video because I don't want it to be too terribly long. So we're going to get started on this week's plan with me. I'm kind of nervous about this. I get into a definite routine, as we all do with the planners that we're used to, and I'm used to a vertical. I know they say this is vertical, but I don't consider this vertical. To me, this is more horizontal. But I'm used to an hourly or a vertical, and I am used to I don't know, just the layout that I'm used to. So I think that this is going to be good. And I'm going to use a few of my sticker sheets for this. This is the 4th of July week, so I do want to get a little patriotic in it. I pulled just a few stickers from a couple different kits. So these widths are the same as the widths of the column in your 7x9 Daily Duo. So you can use the Daily Duo stickers in it. So I have my appointment boxes from my Daily Duo that I thought might be fun in here. I have this is just from the normal weekly kit because I want to decorate with this. This is just sheet A from the K kits. So this is my weekly kits. This fits into all vertical planning planners that the vertical for Erin Condren, the MakseLife, anything that has that standard 1.5-inch column. They work great in the A5 vertical priorities from Plum Paper. It's just a really versatile planner kit, the K kits, the weekly kits. So I brought that over. I also brought over from the K kit as well. This is sheet D, and this has some cute little icons, some habit trackers, some scripts, and the weekend sticker. And then lastly, but not least, is the bonus decor sheet. This is sheet B. I always, or almost always, have a decor sheet that matches all my kits. And they're some of my favorites. Even when I'm not feeling a kit for the week, I almost always bring in a little bit of decor. And I love this kit. I think the disco, the 4th of July disco ball is so funny. And I love the peace sign. The fireworks is just really fun and festive for this week. So let's get started with that. Okay, to start off, I just want to put a little washi at the top. And I am going to do something a little bit different for this because I kind of want to see if I can use this in place of the daily and not have, because the daily I kind of use as a checklist. It's like my checklist. So if I had a weekly checklist, then I'm not rewriting things each day. And I'm just using this washi from sheet A, and I'm going to put it along the top here. And I'm going to do it along this side as well. It does cover up that July, but I don't really mind. I don't really reference that too often. Okay, so there's that. And then the next thing I want to do is use these days of the week stickers. And with my tweezers, I'm just going to put these date dots on here. This week started with the 1st. That is always, I love when months start. The 1st starts on a Monday. And so you have that full week of, it just works awesome. So just putting those down. And I'm a pretty functional sticker user. Some weeks I just want it to be super decorative and fun. But for the most part, I actually am which is funny for a sticker shop owner, but I do love a functional weekly, which I think is one of the reasons why I feel like I have to have a daily is when I get too decorative, I take up a lot of the space in my week, and I actually need a to-do list. Like I live for to-do lists. So, okay, one of the things I'm going to do different with this is my weekends are really family time, and I try not to have a crazy to-do list on the weekend. So I'm going to combine the Saturday and Sunday onto one day and then have one of those be a checklist, a weekly checklist. I saw Kristen from Kristen Kramer, I think that's her channel name, do that. And I'm going to do it a little different than her. She had this day be her checklist, and then she had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I really like Monday through Thursday being together. Those are, I kind of consider Friday part of the weekend. And so I'm going to do Friday and then Saturday, Sunday, and then this whole section down here will be a kind of the workhorse, like where I put my checklists, where I put my habit trackers and things like that. So yeah, I'll put my Friday. And then with this, I'm going to separate the day. So I'll put Saturday here. But then I need to figure out how many lines there are. I think there's 12. But I'll separate this, and then I will have Saturday and Sunday be there, and then the to-do here. And luckily, I always give this extra box here, so that's going to cover that for me. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, I want to separate the daily planning pages from the bottom by putting down this washi. And then I'm going to put this over that Sunday. And then I believe on this sticker sheet I have a to-do, yeah. So I'll put down the to-do sticker on that. And then I can have this be my checklist that I'm going to use throughout the week. I also want to use this weekend sticker right here. And I'm trying to decide, well, I think I will put it here, but I don't want it to take up any of the lines because I don't have a ton of lines anyway on that. But that's cute. Okay, one of the things I want to do here is put down these habit trackers. By the way, my habit trackers are separated from the box and then the Monday through Sunday. I did that strategically so that you could use this as a quarter box if you don't want to use it for a habit tracker. I know it puts an extra step in there, but I'm always all about, like making everything as functional as possible. And I felt like that was a good move. Okay, I'm covering this. I'm covering the little calendar there because I don't reference that really. Okay, so there's the habit trackers. And then I will add decor in, but I want to get some planning in first. I actually just had surgery, and so this week is going to be a little boring, I guess I could say, because I'm not going to be able to move around that much. I'm just going to add in some of the appointments we do have on these days. And I'm going to use these smaller ones. So this is from the S Kit. The S Kit goes with the 7x9 Daily Duo, and they're the perfect width over here. So it's really fun that we have these that we can use. I do want to write on this that my daughter has gymnastics on Monday. And luckily, my husband was able to take this week off of work. So he is doing all of the driving because I won't be able to. So gymnastics on Monday. On Tuesday, my daughter has tutoring. And then my son he's in an activity group and they're doing a 4th of July party on this day as well. So, all right, nothing on Wednesday. The Thursday is the 4th of July and we're not doing a whole lot because I'm in recovery, but we are going to just drive down the road and do the 4th of July fireworks. One of the coolest things about living in Las Vegas is that the whole valley I'm sure it's like this a lot of places, but Vegas is, a big show, they're all about the show. And so Thursday, the whole valley turns into a fireworks show. It's crazy fun. And we live kind of up on a hill. And so we can just sit on the hill and watch the valley just turn into this huge stadium of fireworks. It's so cool. Friday, we have a family reunion, which I am not certain if I'm going to be able to attend, but my family is going to that. And I think I'll use this stripy one for that. Well, maybe I'll use the big one. Well, yeah, I'm going to use the big one. Just because, if they're gone, I'm sleeping anyway. But it's for my side of the family. My maiden name is Bliss. And so it's for my extended cousins and everything. So my husband is a good sport for going to that reunion without me. He's such a good guy. And then Saturday and Sunday, there's not really much going on. Okay, so pretty easy week for this. Oh, I forgot to put down, I have a little header for the habits here. And I want to use that. All right, and then I think I'm going to put down these little meal things maybe I'll do them here. I think I'll keep track of my meals here. My husband is really great and has kind of taken over the food while I'm in recovery. So he's doing this, but I did order him a meal kit thing where it's not cooked for you, but all the ingredients come just for this week, just because I'm sure it's a little bit overwhelming for him to do it all on his own. So he has them planned. I'm just going to tell him what days to do what. For the meals, on Monday, my friend offered to bring us a meal. I always feel kind of bad because I can move, I have a hard time letting people do things for me, but she was so sweet. And anyway, so she's bringing a meal. And then the meal delivery service I ordered from is Every Plate. It was pretty affordable. I've never used them before. I don't know if their meals are good, but I guess we'll see. I just wanted to make it a little bit easier because he's doing everything this week as I can't drive. He has to take care of me. He has to take care of the kids, do all of everything. So I just thought this would be a way. We're pretty cheap about this kind of stuff. So I don't see us continuing on doing a mail delivery service. But for this week, it made things a lot easier. So the first one that we got from them is sweet soy glazed pork sandos. Sandos, that's what it says. So I'm just going to put the pork sandos. Maybe it will be amazing. Maybe we'll love it and it will actually save us money because we don't buy so much that we don't use. And then we have creamy pesto chicken, and then zucchini sausage penne. So I'll just put the penne meal. I'm not a huge penne person. I'm not sure why I chose that one. I don't know. There's something about penne. It's too thick. And then pork chops and tomato cream sauce. So I'll just put pork chops. I was trying to choose the higher protein ones. So there wasn't as many options for us. So we don't usually do a lot of pork either, although we should because it's cheaper meat, but we don't. And then beef banh mi bowls. Those look good. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then on Sunday, okay, so meals are there. The habits I want to track are because I can't do a ton, what I need to focus on is getting my water in. I'm trying to drink extra water as I'm not being super mobile. So I'm trying to do 100 ounces of water. It also just helps with, I had surgery in my abdomen area. And so water just kind of helps keep things moving and working in that area because it can stall out. And especially if you're on like any opioids or anything after surgery, it just helps. So water is important. And then I want to focus on tracking my food. It is just so hard to eat well too and I'm trying, I don't want this to like stall out the work that I've done over the past 6 months. And then the last thing, I usually put exercise, but I'm going to put scriptures. This is the hardest thing for me to write in this bottom corner when I have nothing to lean on. Okay. And then I don't want to fill out too much because I actually want to use it for my to-do list, but I do need to put a checklist here for me. This is the red one that comes in like the classic colors. I can't remember, but it's really dark red. And I think it's perfect for this week. I don't use it all the time because it's like a really bright, very inky red. All right. And then I have just some to-do lists I can add on to that. In fact, I'm going to write a couple of them down. One of the things I need to get done this week, even though I'm in recovery, is I'm doing a wedding invitation for my friend. Another thing I need, my kit release is going to be a week late because of the surgery. It just put me behind. So I just need to finish up getting those Etsy listings and the kit designs done. So I'm just going to put one for each of the kits. And that's probably all I'm going to put down for now. These are the must-dos. I have to get those done. And then I think we should do a little bit of decorating. So it's a fun week. I still can't decide if this is what I want for my planner or if the hourly needs to come back, but we'll see. Okay, so I think one of the first things I want to do is just put some fireworks on the 4th of July. I think we'll bring in a USA we'll put it here. I kind of want the peace sign in here somewhere. Maybe I'll put it just like in between these two. And this cute firework, I think we'll have go up the weekend here. I don't want to like cover up too much, but at the same time, I'm in recovery, and so I'm not going to be doing a ton. I know Wednesday is like pretty much nothing going on, so we'll put these here. Okay, and then what I'll probably do is I think I'm just going to go ahead and add on some daily to-do lists to each day. I'm going to put just 3 dots at the bottom of each day because although I have that to-do list that's kind of for the whole week that I'm going to be using, some days I need to add one that has to get done on that day. And so I don't know if I'll do just 2 on the 4th of July because I don't think that there's going to be a ton that we'll do that day. And then on these days, I don't even know I'm not sure, but I'm just going to add them in just in case. And then same with these and this day. Okay. So I think that will make it really functional and I'll be able to use that throughout the week. And I think it looks really cute. So I still don't know. I don't know. I would love to know if you guys are using this layout and what you think of it and if it's working for you. I really like that these boxes fit in. I think this week looks a little bit busy to me, and I think it's just because I'm not used to this layout. And I think if I were to offer these, I would also want to offer them without patterns. So they're just like solid colors to make it look a little bit more, a little less busy if this is the layout that I'm going to use. I love these in the Daily Duo. They work so cute over there, on the time portion. This is like a 3-hour, 2-hour, and a 1-hour block, and it just doesn't look as busy as it does in here. So, and it might just be this kit. This kit might just be, because it is kind of a busy kit with just the little artwork everywhere. But that's just what I'm thinking in my head right now. It just looks a little bit busy to me. And I like for my week to look really clean. That's one reason why I love a vertical layout, is I can kind of separate it and make it look really tidy and clean. This layout just doesn't seem quite as conducive to that, but it might just be me being a novice with this layout as well. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this plan with me. I appreciate it so much. And I am hoping that this will work. And if not, one of the things that's kind of standing out to me is that this coil is really clashing with this layout. So I do think I want my gold coil, which if I want the gold coil, I might as well do some Franklin planning at the same time. So I'm going to do a full month with this coil and with this layout. And if things change, I will film a FrankenPlan video. I am not the best at recoiling and uncoiling these things, but we'll make it happen on video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I really enjoyed just trying out a new layout, even though I'm not super comfortable with it yet. I think it might work, and I really like the idea of having just a running to-do list. I tend to rewrite my to-do lists each day, which in a way does help me kind of figure out what I need to get done that day. But at the same time, it's often the same stuff day after day. And so if I just had one with just a couple of to-do lists, on each day that are the day of things that need to get done, that might really help. Please excuse my a little bit lower energy as I'm just recovering from the surgery. I am on here when I probably shouldn't be filming, but I needed a break from the bed anyway. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. I'll talk to y'all very soon. See you. Bye.